Does King Charles think that he has failed as a father? Just doing a quick read. King Charles, we all know what's happened with the royal family, how things have gone, how the rift's been in the family. Does King Charles think that he has been a bad father? And then we're going to read on whether the cards think he's been a bad father. So does he think he's been a bad father? Oh, there we go. There's the royalty, ascension. He's just recently ascended to the throne. He's become the king. Yeah, so this card is almost telling me being a father is not something he's focusing on right now. It's not something that he's thinking about right now. His energy is his ascension energy, his ascension to the throne. Being the king at the moment is the most important thing to him. And as upsetting as things have been with Harry and Meghan, he doesn't have time to deal with that right now. Interesting. Threshold. Interesting. And so there's the more traditional kind of chapel, and this looks like sort of space agey, new agey kind of buildings. So that to me is almost the old England versus the new California. And I think there's been a threshold reached beyond which King Charles is not prepared to go. So there have been so many things that Harry and Meghan have said about the royal family, many of which have been proved to be completely untrue, and they've passed that threshold. He no longer has the patience to even worry about them or consider them. Interesting. Celestial. He has sometimes done some soul searching, the wise old owl. Maybe he spoke to his mother about it when she was still on Earth. But despite the soul searching, he doesn't give much time to it, and he knows that the past is in the past, and he knows that his son is an adult, and there's nothing he can do about it now. Knowing. He knows that he did his best as a father. He knows that he never intentionally did anything to steer his son on the right track. And he knows right now Harry is an adult, and it is totally up to Harry as to how he lives his life and what he does with his life. So I just want to go back a little bit back in time and see. We'll do maybe the Egyptian cards. So he's feeling pretty positive about it now. He's like, oh, I can't be bothered. This all. The most important thing is that I'm the king, and I can't be harking back to what's happened in the past. So alchemy and creation. The king thinks Harry's made his own bed. He must lie in it. Very interesting. Harry had a magical upbringing. He had a magical life. He had all the resources of the crown behind him, and Harry threw it away. So I'm not getting at all that the king thinks he did anything wrong. He knows he did his best, and no parent is perfect, let's face it. But he gave Harry every advantage. Alchemy and healing. Oh, so we've got alchemy again. So alchemy is the ancient art of turning tin into gold. So Harry could have taken the advantages he had in his life and turned them into gold, turned them into more gold, increased the value of the chance he was given. But Harry had a kind of a reverse alchemy, where he had all the opportunities, he had a golden future, and now he's reversed that and turned it into tin. He's thrown it away, basically. So he could have created a good future, and he decided not to. So, again, that's on him. Good on King Charles. He's not feeling any responsibility for how his son ended up. I think there's 4 cards have come out here. Fertility and creation. Again, creation. Up to Harry. Harry had every opportunity, and he could have created whatever he wanted, and he created a mess. Seek assistance. Harry had all the help the palace could offer, and he chose to follow Meghan's lead, away from the help, away from all the assistance that could have been there to help them. I'm sure if Harry had said to the king, we've got mental health issues, we need some help, it would have happened. Harry was a patron of the Heads Together mental health charity. Harry even said in one interview that his brother was the first person to to encourage him to go to a therapist. He could have gone to his brother for help. So, no, the king is just seeing that his son has squandered all of the opportunities he had. Air spirit, the king's son had the opportunity to fly, to be master of the universe, to be master of the air, to be master of the airwaves, to have all the good publicity he wanted, to have a good reputation, to fly high, but he squandered it. Horus, slow victory. So, yep, although Harry and Meghan have had this media campaign and this media war to make the king look bad, slowly but surely people are realizing that the king is coming out victorious in this. It's not a fight that he wanted. It's not a fight that he's even engaging in. But people are seeing that the king is just a man who did his very best. He gave his son plenty of opportunities, and his son has squandered them. And then this one flipped over. So this is going to be my final card. Please like this video if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't. I'm trying to reach to 150 subscribers, and each subscription is very valuable to me. And leave me comments in the comments below as well. Even just a heart emoji really helps me out. So this is the card that flips over, and it says, "Our beautiful planet, restore the natural world." So King Charles has always been about the ecology, keeping the environment safe, saving the planet. That's always been where his heart's been at. And yes, he's sad that his son has gone off on a tangent and gone off and done his own thing. But, you know, the guy is nearly 40. The king realizes it's not his responsibility. There's nothing he can do to steer Harry in the right direction. If all his leadership and all his parenting in the early years didn't get it right, there's nothing that's going to change him now. And so the king is just focused on what he can do, the difference he can make in the world. He doesn't think that Harry would ever listen to him while he's with Meghan, so there's no point. And so at the moment, the king is focused on being the king and also making the world a better place in areas where his time and energy will not be wasted. What do you think of that? Thank you for listening.